Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another Instant Deck Tech. So as you know, Thursday means it's Fishbowl Thursday here at Instant Deck Tech Land, and we have a really sweet, budget-friendly Ikoria list to look at today from Capridor. So thanks to Capridor for sending in the deck, and that deck is Stormwild Capridor. So Stormwild Capridor, in all honesty, when Capridor sent me this deck, I actually had to go look it up. It's a card I completely blanked on, missed during the Ikoria spoilers, have not seen it in play, but then I actually looked at what it did and looked at the idea of this deck, and I thought it was really sweet. So we're going to talk about it today. So thanks to Capridor for sending in the deck, and let's break down Stormwild Capridor for Standard. So we're starting with our namesake card, and this is a card that the deck is really all about. So Stormwild Capridor is a 3-mana 1/3 with flying, and it has a really weird ability. If non-combat damage would be dealt to it, you prevent that damage and put a +1/+1 counter on it for each damage prevented this way. So basically, if you lightning bolt a Stormwild Capridor, instead of dying, it's going to get 3 +1/+1 counters. It essentially can turn our burn spells, our non-combat damage, into pump spells, which is kind of the idea of this deck. We're not hoping our opponent damages our Stormwild Capridor. Our deck is built to damage it and make it massive and use it to kill our opponent. So as far as the creatures in our deck, we have two other options. One is Marauding Raptor, which is really cute with Stormwild Capridor, making it just 2 mana, and more importantly, it damages the creature when it comes into play. So when we cast our Stormwild Capridor with Marauding Raptor on the battlefield, it's going to take 2 damage, which immediately will grow it to a 3/5 with those +1/+1 counters. We also have Bone Crusher Giant, which is just an efficient creature. It can be a removal spell for us, and we can also just stomp our Capridor, put some counters on it, make it bigger, start attacking. So that's our creature package. Then we have a bunch of burn spells, and our most important burn spells are burn spells that deal damage to everything. Deafening Clarion and Storm's Wrath. These cards kind of do double duty in our deck. First off, they allow us to keep sweeping our opponent's board, keeping creatures and even planeswalkers with Storm's Wrath in check. Plus, we're not going to kill our own Capridor. Instead, we're actually going to grow it. So let's say we have a Capridor and we Storm's Wrath. We're probably going to wipe our opponent's entire board, and we're going to put 4 +1/+1 counters on our Stormwild Capridor, which is really insane. We also have some targeted burn spells. Purphoros' Intervention can be our most devastating burn spell targeting our Capridor, and that's one of the cool tricks of this deck. In a weird roundabout way, we can kind of turn burn spells like Purphoros' Intervention, which only hits creatures or planeswalkers, into a burn spell that hits our opponent face. Let's say we cast it for 5 mana. That's going to be 8 damage to a creature or planeswalker. If we throw the Stormwild Capridor, we're going to get 8 +1/+1 counters on it and make it into a potentially lethal threat. Response Resurgence, 5 damage to an attacking creature for 2 mana. That's a great way, like the best giant growth of all time on our Stormwild Capridor. Plus we take extra combat, fighting another non-combat way to get damage on our Capridor, and can even kill some of our opponent's creatures. Otherwise, God's willing is to protect our Capridor. And you're probably think, well, why do you got to protect it? Like, we're trying to damage it. Isn't it safe? Well, while it is safe from non-combat damage, something like a Murderous Rider, Teferi bouncing it, an Assassin's Trophy, those type of effects can still take down our Stormwild Capridor. So God's willing, just make sure that we can keep our Capridor alive and quickly grow it into a threat big enough to kill our opponent in the air. Light up the stage. Just draws us through our deck. Not much to say about that one. Mana base wise, kind of a motley crew of dual lands. Not sure about the Triome. I guess ideas we can cycle it away. Not sure that that's worth it. Some basic lands of Castle Embreth. And then in the sideboard, Grafdigger's Cage for Loris, for Garuda, Disenchant for artifacts and enchantments, and a bunch of removal options for different matchups. Redcap Melee, Devout Decree for mono red and mono black. Scorching Dragonfire can exile Arclight Phoenix stuff. Fry can hit planeswalkers. And that is Stormwild Capridor for Standard. And that's been our Fishbowl Thursday deck tech for this week. So thanks again to Capridor for sending in a really sweet deck. And once again, if you'd like your own deck considered for a future Fishbowl Thursday, leave me a link in the comments or email me, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon. If you enjoyed today's deck, make sure to purchase it from our sponsor, Card Kingdom. For a limited time, you can get a Scoop Soldier sticker for free if you mention Scoop Soldier in your order notes during checkout. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.